Hey Leo, welcome to Pure Tarot. So I'm doing the 5Ws reading tonight, which is, as you probably know, who, what, where, why, and when of a situation, of a particular situation that might be happening in your life right now. So I've isolated the court cards out of the Santa Muerte deck for the who. Moonology here is complete. All the cards are there to describe what. I've selected some of the cards out of the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for the where. The major arcanas here out of the Ghosts Spirits Tarot deck for the why. And the Ace through the 10 out of playing cards to get a number, to try to get a time frame and to determine when this might be happening, okay? So let's jump in, Leo. Let's look at this together. I'm going to pull only one card out of each deck. I'm going to pull them, all of them now, to get a storyline. Page of Wands. Let's look at the Moonology. If you hear noise in the back, there's a Halloween party. The neighbors are celebrating. And they're kind of noisy. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo here for you, Leo. Let's look at where this is happening or where you're headed in this particular situation. Moonlight. I drew this for Aries. Really interesting. Really interesting. Let's look at the why. Why is this happening? What's going on for Leos? The Lovers. Wow. So I guess it's pertaining to a love relationship, but not necessarily. We'll look into this further, but chances are, right? Chances are. Let's get a number. Two. Good. Okay. Let's start with the Page of Wands, which could be you, which could be the other person you're thinking about, or, you know, one particular person in your life. So, I love that he's on a swing. I think this particular page is youthful, you know, how do you say, oh, I have the word, spunky. This is a spunky person. Yeah, lots of groove. I love that. This is great energy. And they're a bearer of messages. They have something to say. They want to share part of themselves with others, I feel. And they do it in a very playful way, very entertaining way, which is so Leo-like. Very, very Leo-like. Especially, also, I want to point out that maybe you want to do it in a very unique fashion and creatively, obviously, with the wands, the fire. That's gorgeous. Beautiful energy. A time to give rather than to take. I can't speak. Rather than take. So a time to give rather than take. So it really goes well with what I said about wanting to share yourself, wanting to share your unique self. You're outpouring, so it's a unidirectional phenomenon where you're not asking for anything in return, which is, I'm going to say it upright, it's not typically, it's not typical for Leos. Leos are usually interested in having reciprocity. They want the attention and the admiration usually, right? They need to feel loved and appreciated, and so for once, you're not in that particular dynamic. It's really interesting. And where this is happening, it's happening at night with the moonlight, mainly at night, mainly in your dreams, or, I was describing the spunk, right, the groove. So I'm thinking about, nightlife. I'm thinking about things that are behind the scenes, hidden. It's interesting. I mean, you know how DJs are like usually elevated on platforms and they're looking down at the crowd. Like I'm thinking of all the big DJs like Avicii and God knows who. They're always on that great big stage. That's what this looks like here with this balcony. That's funny. Yeah, definitely. And there's a hourglass here, so it's interesting because I think that time matters. I was mentioning, no, I wasn't mentioning time on this card. Why does it matter? Maybe because, that's why. It's a time to give rather than to take. So there's something about this moment in time where you're behaving in a different fashion than you usually do. So that's really important in terms of it's new to you and it's maybe gonna last only a certain amount of time. You're gonna revert back to wanting reciprocity, but right now you're all in and you're the one giving out, pouring out. And okay, so the lovers, maybe you're doing this within the context of a relationship. I mean, this is to give a time frame, but it's still a 2, right? So the energy of 2. So it could be, maybe 2 days, but most likely 2 weeks, 2 months. The lovers here for the Y. Maybe for once in your relationships, they don't have to be just only romantic, right? But it's the energy of relationships. So you're giving to others rather than taking or asking for the, equal reciprocity that you usually are looking for within relationships. Precisely, that's it. It's about how you relate. The quality and I even want to say the quantity. Time here is being measured. There's a particular quantity of sand inside the hourglass, and I want to say quantity because how much do you give? Not just to whom, and how much more of yourself are you giving? But this guy here with this kind of spunk that I was describing is very keen. He's very eager. So you're doing it wholeheartedly, I want to say. I don't know. It's like something is shifted. It might not last very long, but you know, this is a short time frame. But whoever's on the receiving end here will feel very blessed. You know, whoever you're connecting to during nighttime, through your dreams, you know, in a setting that would be magical and, you know, in the, you know, it's the moon, right? So on the emotional level, within intimacy, obviously with the lovers too. That's really beautiful. Maybe there's a special moment with a special person for you, Leo, at this time. And I hope they, that's my cat. I hope that, I don't know, it feels really beautiful. I mean, it's like whoever, like I said, it feels exquisite, like a very, like a juicy moment. I don't know why I get the word juicy, but it's like a, you know, yeah. I'm speechless right now. I don't want to add anymore. I think I've said it all. So on that note, hope it resonates somehow. Take care. I'll see you soon.